divided by next page. Number 3 or number 10 is the third page. I know that's not in your order, but one face of a cube-shaped package has an area of 10.625. What is the lateral surface area? Okay, if it's a cube, how many sides does it have? It has 6 sides, right? But if we're doing lateral, we're only doing 4. So we're going to say 10.625 times 4. Okay, and you're going to get 42.5, which is answer choice C. Number 11, a hollow cylinder is made completely out of plastic material. If the radius is 3.5 inches, then a height of 7.8, and it does not have a top or bottom, what is the amount of plastic material used to make one of the cylinders? Okay, it is lateral. If it doesn't have a top or bottom, it is lateral surface area. Okay, so lateral is perimeter times height. Now, on a cylinder, what's the base? A circle. A circle, right? So can you do the perimeter? You're going to do what for a circle? Circumference, okay? So you're going to do circumference. It tells you actually, you don't even have to use this formula, I'm sorry. You can do 2 pi RH. Okay, so 2 times pi times the radius, which is 3.5, times the height, which is 7.8. And if you plug that in your little calculator, you should have gotten 171.53. Okay. Number 12. Cole wanted to wrap his brother's birthday present shaped like a rectangular prism with Avengers wrapping paper. The box is 3.1 feet long, 3.7 feet wide, and 4.2 feet high. Okay, what is the closest to the total surface area? Okay, so total surface area for a prism on your paper says perimeter times height plus 2b. Normally, I'd say which one's the base, but it doesn't matter which one you use as the base, okay? So today, for mine, we're going to use this as our base, okay? Because remember, total surface area on a prism, rectangular prism, should be the same. So you're going to say perimeter is 3.1 plus 4.2, which is 7.3 plus 7.3, which is 14.6 for the perimeter. The height is going to be the 3.7 plus 2 times the area of the base. We decided the base was the 3.1 times 4.2. So, okay. So break this down a little bit. This is the perimeter. I did 3.1, 4.2, 3.1, 4.2, and I added all that together. And that's what I got, this number right here. Yes? Yes. Okay. And then I plugged in the height. What's the other number that I did not use? And that's it right there. Okay. So 14.6 times 3.7 is 54.02 plus 2. These numbers right here, it has this B. Okay. Big B stands for area of the base. Our base is a rectangle, so it's length times width or base times height or whatever you want to do. Well, I use this as my base, so it's 3.1 times 4.2. You see that? Yeah. So 3.1 times 4.2 is 13.02. So I have this now. I'm going to just put that in the calculator just like that. And I got 80.86. I mean 80.06. So it's about right there. Does everybody see where I got all of those numbers from?
Yes. Wait, why didn't you do 3.7 whenever you were adding them all up?
Because it's not in the base. It's the height. I used it as the height. You could have used a different base. Like you could have used this as the base over here. Does that make sense? It doesn't matter because it's a rectangular prism. So by the time you add up all the sides, it doesn't matter which is your base. Now, it would matter if they were asking for lateral, but they would define your base if they were going to do that. Yes?
Is lateral surface area
I don't know. Which one did you use as the base? I don't know. 54.02 is the lateral surface area if you use the base that I used. If you use that one. This is the lateral, yes. Does that make sense? Okay, so yes, you are right. Okay. The rectangular prism. Below needs to be painted on all sides. How many square feet of paint? Same thing. We're going to use that total surface area. Okay, which is pH plus 2B. So let's slow down, okay? So I'm going to pick a base. I'm going to pick, this is my base right here. Okay, perimeter of the base. 6, 4, 6, 4, and 6 plus 4. 6 plus 4 is 20. Y'all good with that? The height is the third number, which is 5. Plus 2 times length times width. 6 times 4. Y'all see where I got all of those numbers from? Okay. 6 times 4 is 24. Okay, so 24 times 2 plus 20 times 5, which is 100. 2 times 24 is 48. 48 plus 100 is 148, which is answer choice D. 5. A last page. 14. Debbie is making triangular boxes. The diagram below shows the dimension of the triangular boxes, how much cardboard. Okay, so we're still at that total surface area, which is pH plus 2B. Now here's where we're going to get a little bit different, okay? We have to do the perimeter of the triangle because it's a triangular prism. They give you all the numbers. So they say 5 plus 12 is 17 plus 13 is 40. No, I'm sorry, 30. I'm sorry. 30 times the height. It's the number, this other number, times 15. Plus 2. Now, we're going to talk about what I told you here in just a minute. We're going to just set it up like a normal triangle. So we're going to say 5 times 12. Okay? So that's what it should look like if it's set up all the way normal. Now, I told you the other day, times 2 and divide by 2 cancel each other, right? So we're going to just do 30 times 15, which is 450, plus 5 times 12, which is 60, and then you're going to get 510. What did you do wrong?
No, I did it like that. I just didn't do the cancel.
Okay, I mean, if you don't cancel, you should still come up with the same thing. You should do 5 times 12, which is 60, divided by 2, which is 30. 30 times 2 is 60, so you just come out with this.
Can I take the 2, like whenever I read it, can I just take the 2 out and get one?
Yes, if you want.
30
But you need to make sure you take both of them out.
I
Okay?
did 30 times 15 plus 2 times 30.
Okay. I mean, that's the same thing.
This is a triangular.
Triangular prism.
But on regular ones, you don't.
Okay, number 15. For a science project, Kason needs 2 cube-shaped boxes. One painted white and one painted black. Kason will place a thermometer in each box, set it in the sun, and measure temperature differences. The edge of each box is 5.3. It's a cube, so that means all the sides are 5.3, right? I know this mine doesn't look like it, but it is, okay? What is the surface area of both boxes? That's where it's going to try to get you. You can get the surface area, but then you need to make sure you double it because there's 2 boxes, right? Okay, and if he does not paint the bottom of either box. Ooh, that's even harder.
That's just one side.
That's just missing one side. So where are we gonna take it away? We're gonna take away one of the bases. I would take away one of the bases. So since it's a cube, okay, so there's a couple of different ways. You can do the perimeter times the height plus 2 times the area of the base or whatever. Or you can find the area of one side and multiply it by how many? 10, because there's 5 on this box and 5 on this box, so that's 10. Or you can multiply it by 5 and then multiply it by 2. There's lots of different ways to do it, okay? But I would find the area, which is 5.3 squared. Okay, so 28.09 is 28.09, and then multiply that by 10. That's what I would do, because there's 10 sides of 5.3 squared, because it's a cube. Okay, so times 10 is 280.9. Okay, sometimes you got to think, what's the easiest way out of this? And that's the easiest way out of that. Number 16, Patrick is building a ramp out of plywood. He's going to use plywood sheets that are 36 square foot. The diagram below shows the dimensions. How many plywood sheets will Patrick need to build all 5 sides of the ramp, assuming the bottom is also covered in plywood? Okay, so we need to do total surface area. Perimeter times height plus 2 times B, okay? So perimeter, now this is where we had to do the Pythagorean theorem, okay? Remember, Pythagorean theorem tells us that if we don't know the hypotenuse, we say a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So we have 3 squared plus 4 squared, and I think found it for you yesterday, but 9 plus 16 equals c squared, 25 equals c squared, and then you're going to take the square root, and you're going to get c equals 5. So this side is 5. Okay, remember we kind of talked about that yesterday, right? Okay, Tatum, you're looking kind of scared. Okay, so 3 plus 4 is what?
2 plus 4 is
7 plus 5 is?
12.
12. Okay, the height is 14 and 2/5. I'm going to change that to 14.4. I like 14.4 better, okay? Plus 2 times the area of the base. So I'm going to say 3 times 4 divided by 2. And I'm just writing it so you can see.
That cancels it.
I'm going to cancel this out, okay? Boom. And then I'm going to say, well, this is 12. Okay, 12 times 14.4 is 172.8. Plus 12 is 184.8. Okay, now you can't be done there because we need to go back to say, what's it asking me? Now, could that answer be there? Probably. If it was a star question, yes, it would be there. Okay, but it doesn't say that. It says how many, if they're 36 square foot, how many sheets of plywood. So we're going to take that number and then we're going to divide 184.8, divide it by 36, and 5.13, which would round to, no, it wouldn't.
Wait, it says, I thought there were 36 square feet each. I got
Yeah, so I divided 184.8 divided by 36, and I got 5.13. So now, yeah. Yeah, but because this is feet squared. Okay, so hold on. So, but I'm going to need that extra sheet of plywood. Why?
Because that's not enough to cover the excess.
Because I could cover that excess. So we got to round up. So maybe if y'all just said something, some of y'all asked me yesterday if you would round up or down. Well, I would round down. I would have rounded down, but you can't because you're still going to need that plywood. So let me tell you a funny story. I don't guess it's really funny because it was really dumb after I thought about it.